Their game 1 draft was poor. Their 2, 3, and now 4, I like a lot more. Weibo have a quadruple melee composition into a Sejuani, into a Xayah, into a Bard, and that one I won't contest. But yeah, Enchanters in LPL, always a little bit of a harder question. Level 6 hit by Rookie heading down towards the Dragon right now. Tien walking over. I don't think this is a free play for Tien, actually.
He doesn't get hit by the center part of the Haymaker there. Does a decent job of trading back with the hypercharge shots. Tien gets the pillar. The Shy is so dead now. Nice pillar angle from Tien.
You get the smite.
You can try flashing for it. Gonna get the smite secure now. The turnaround comes on through. Tien's in danger, but they got the face breaker to make it a bit more interesting. Rookie slides away though. Makes it a 2-for-1 in the end in favor of Weibo, but they did get the dragon at IG.
They did. Tien, of course, going forwards, looking for the smite. Couldn't secure it. Such a difficult conversation topic to broach for them. Breathe going to wave there on top side, but not really much for him to do.
To run away. The Tempered Fate catches him. Oh, it's T1 Bard as well. That's just salt in the wound. Breathe just about sliding away there. He'll get out to safety, but had to burn the flash. How much further can Rookie go? They heal to make it happen as Breathe goes in, and it's not quite enough. He does go down.
Yeah, Mako's the one that takes aggro, which means that the CC onto the Shy matters less. Breathe, an extended escape does delay. What that does mean is that Silas has to hit the bot side. Remember, they have the 3 grubs. They'll still get plates, but the plate comes in.
Gala, is it here? Jiejie interrupting light means no easy route in. The Shy, I think, is going to try and execute someone. Where does Mako go? He's going to die. Oh, IG, how has this one worked out?
Rookie uses a little bit of some mobility, but the W pinging from the Kai'Sa means it's not just 1 dead, likely 2. Rookie dies. It's a solo kill from somehow also the Shy dies because Tien gets a kill there. So 2 solo kills, 3 I think as well actually. So 3 different members of Weibo getting
towards the dragon they go. They get a shock blast down there onto Tien, who does eat a bit more damage. Continue trying to chunk out as many things as they can here and get some good value in and where it's available. Gala gets pulled back by the face breaker into the Haymaker, but the Tempered Fate falls the flashes as Jiejie ends up caught in it, unfortunately.
Oh, Shy.
And that's after Shy in a 1v2 as they try to split the play.
They're saying, hang on, ult stolen in topside Xiaohu, 1v1ing his old rival in Rookie.
Oh, nice rebinding of the soul. We'll turn that one around well enough. Chain Lash comes on through Rookie. He's going to be forced to back away on that one, and the dragon secured there is a little bit unfortunate in that team fight from Invictus game.
The Shy's positioning must be so pinpoint right there. He's trying to be a part of the play, but he's on a flank so separated that IG can't save him from top jungle. Another great pillar tunnel through this time, but Gala can't escape.
Can get in, but does get a good route. Well, barrier as well. Both summoners now blown. Doesn't blow the ult, interestingly.
Yeah, Light chooses not to follow up and trade ult for ults. Pillars from Tien have been great. His trundle has been excellent from when we've seen it. Tien, a man on a mission here for Weibo. Top lane turret for Xiaohu as he won out the trade against Rookie. 1,000 gold up now on the Yone.
30 CS up as well after a couple deaths now from Rookie. Or at least a couple falls back. Got to clear some of that in the bot side at the very least, so it won't be quite as egregious as it looks right now, but still a bit frustrating for this unit that have been having some good moments before the last 5 minutes or so, where some of the team play has caught them out. Nice chunk there from Rookie, trades well, going to get him buffered back, rebinds the soul, looking to get on to Breathe. Everyone is down here. Another Q3 comes on through. Comes on through. It's a wonderful face breaker. Jiejie staying alive for a second, but Yone is already dead. They lose the jungler. The Shy is TP'd in, but it's now a 2v3 for the Skies to go as Light will flash to the other side, so go and get forced back to the turret. Flash away from Mako, buys him die. The Haymaker lands, but over comes Gala. Let's remember, he doesn't have a flash or a barrier. And there is Xiaohu, and they get another. Weibo just cleaner on the collapses again.
And they're going to die under the turret. Xiaohu can reset aggro with the Xayah ultimate. He's going to go in and just use it for the kill. Double over towards Xiaohu as the Shy. Oh, the Shy, you are in a big amount of danger.
Tries to clear the wave and dies for it. No way out. Goes out in an honourable fashion. 4,000 gold lead to Weibo Gaming, who brutalised the bot side fight.
IG took a 3-kill advantage in the top side a little earlier, but that's the only kill.
As we see the replay, Xiaohu comes back on over with the Hex Gates. Gets on into the picture-in-picture. The Shy's in danger. Avoids the public execution, but the pillar still comes on down regardless, and there's nowhere to run. Has got a flash, doesn't burn it. Where do you go? He's 1-5 now on this Jace.
It's a hard draft to play. Yes, the Silas will die. That's an important kill over on the other side. Xiaohu getting shut down. Good gold over to IG. What's happening with their objectives? Nothing up right now, which means that Breathe is free to push in here. They don't have any grubs, which makes it harder to play around that. Hang on, Air's now caught out too as well. Not a bad face breaker, but he'll definitely die here. Trying to walk forwards for a face breaker. Problem with Set though, once you run out of summoners and mobility, easy kills over there. Jiejie gets a ton of gold. He was behind almost an extra 1,000 gold ahead of this. Weibo give over another 2 kills and their shutdowns too. IG clawing back something. Mid lane turret now focused by Weibo. They'll take an objective too. IG test are on the top side of the map instead. I think both teams realize, aha, objective is spotting. They'll never expect us to make a play on the other side of the map, except they have done.
Look for something more. Good chunk there onto Breathe, who does now eat a lot of damage. Doesn't quite get hit by the permafrost though, which would have been a nice chunk. Rookie pretty low here. Still trying to keep running on out. Doesn't have the flash. Public execution after flash, but well buffered through-ish by the Fate Seal. But the Showstopper comes on through. The Tempered Fate does buy a fair amount of time. Will allow a lot of things to wear him out. The Redemption comes on through. Rookie finally falls. Xiaohu goes golden. Permafrost not quite triggered. They try to keep people alive and just can't do it.
IG, they choose not to pull the trigger on the teleport from the Jace. Herald Tub on the top side, that will be the inner turret going down, and perhaps a Trundle Pillar will make things interesting too. On the other side, the Shy using the 3 grudge.
For the chomp, he's now quite deep. Glacial Prison afterwards, can't quite kill him. Gala flashing away, the barrier comes on down. Oh, the Cosmic Binding! It's glorious. Into the backline goes Light with the Killer Instinct, trying to cleanse away, but he needs to run further. Flash away, into the Herald! He's gonna get out! Absolute siege! Tien's still here. The Shy is TP'd in. Will Shock Blast one. How much further can Light get out? He's on no HP and somehow escaped with the Herald. That is unbelievable.
The getaway driver once again. LPL has made a bit of a habit of using the Herald as an escape vehicle. The Shy, however, during all of this, still gets that bot lane turret. What a series of mechanical plays across that last fight. Airher, not a bad ult coming through, but Mako's contribution in that play was absolutely sublime. Makes that a play absolutely playable as opposed to what it was before. Dragon is still up and available. Both teams could potentially angle towards that. The Shy getting another turret on top side. Got a kill there as well. Of course, onto, I believe it was Tien in the back end of the play. Gets both sides. Item.
Important that makes this Jace quite scary now. They'll look to play around this Dragon. It's not the end of the world if they give this one up, honestly, IG. They can afford to wait a little bit longer. Jiejie has now got the Randuins as well. You've got 2 items. Largely a little bit Rookie.
Yeah, so Dragon goes down. They don't have teleports, though, which means that gold lead on the Jace is not there right now. They need to avoid a fight until he can get back into position. I think what Jace should do is maybe push up mid lane, get one more wave there, and see if they can get towards the Atakan, unless they want to contest this. They don't really have the vision for this, though.
Giving up 2 objectives kind of sucks. I'm not going to lie. They have no way to put wards down very easy, and it is just gone. Would have been very challenging. I think that is the way. They're going to potentially come and threaten Mako there, who will cancel the reset briefly, but isn't caught out.
I think Weibo were, angling around.
Rookie, eat some Qs. Try and trade this one back-ish.
Breathe can ult him.
He's got Jiejie coming down. That's why they're trying to do it. They're trying to keep Breathe interested. Misses the Mortal Steel part 3. Public execution in. Still has the flash to work with and the Fate sealed. So it's always going to be a hard wasp for the side of Breathe. He keeps looking forward. Rebinds the soul. Nicely done by Rookie. Even from the deficit, Breathe will likely just die here to the feathers. Deadly Plumage does its work.
Fancy footwork from Rookie. They layer the CC. Keep Rookie out of melee range. Trundle can definitely tank this for a long time. Has a lot of armor to keep this. Jiejie is over the wall. They blue trinket it. On the other side, the solo laners, both with teleport taking Dragon.
It's not being taken quite fast enough. I think they feel like they can walk. So they have another ward. No, they don't.
Steal. Get it in! Deal to it!
Can they buy it? It's going to be a very good it! Jiejie is the absolute king of thieves! Another steal for the man in the jungle for Invictus Gaming.
Jiejie wins those. Another clutch late game smite. One thing you can always count on is Jiejie's smite key.
Just never let him in the pit. He does it again. He can't keep getting away with it. He does. The Shy will flash away. Needs to be a bit wary of Tien getting to run at him. Is on the frozen domain. Tien has to flash out. Gets too hypey. Looking to get something back in the game. Breathe. And Xiaohu now here. The hijack Glacial Prison. Can't find a good angle though. And they will magical journey away. Baron buff circling their bodies.
I can't believe Jiejie does it again. I can't believe that Weibo let them get away with
suddenly
that. Suddenly Weibo, they can't push in across the map in the way that they want. Let's not walk into that, folks.
Tien, I'm not sure about that one. Glacial Prison lands. Hasn't yet to be able to press the subjugate key. Cosmic Binding afterwards. Tempered Fate lands on down, but that's only put Jiejie in a difficult position. Has got a Ghost to roll with if he needs to. I apologize. It's a TP. I'm getting confused by the smite. The summon a spellbook on the Sejuani. Confuzzling me for a second or two. Yeah. The dizziness ends for a second.
Not the best well, that was the Silas Temper Fate, which helped out with that, of course. And Mega still has his own. I was like, well, why would he cast it there? It was Xiaohu which stole it beforehand. I'd missed that one. Shock Blast landing. The Shy using some of his gold lead now, and the 3 grubs making it much easier to take the turrets.
Frozen domain required there. Tien, just enough move speed to get out, or he would have been in serious trouble.
Yeah, I see some confusion in chat as well. I also thought Mako was inting. It wasn't him. It was Xiaohu saving his own jungler with the stolen Tempered Fate. IG walk away. 4,000 Baron power plate. getting themselves a lot more even across the board. Silas no longer with a almost 2,000 gold lead himself up just yet. He's not going to be completely hammering down on the Trundle. Dragon spawning now.
Nico needs to be a little wary, but it's all well and good.
Red belt used to block the Celestial opposition. Walking into the river, Dragon started.
Eyes on Rookie as well. He just picked up an Infinity Edge, has managed to basically
The Shiny needs to be so careful. The Shiny needs to be so careful. Here we go.
Has to dodge quite a lot. Ura trying to speed himself up, but that acceleration gate and the footwork is phenomenal. Now in a 4v3 on the other side, damage being done. Dragon still started up by Rookie, who is managing to stack the Q3. Shot back into the massive Showmaker. They'll try to make them battle as the Fate Seal comes on through. Damage back is solid. Trying to get a hold of the set, but they're still doing a lot of damage as Rookie goes back into the base, so down low. They're winning the play. Look at the Shy who's still alive to the end. Finally rooted up, doing some work as he gets the Permafrost stacked on top of the Shy very low. Not going to get any more value as the Cosmic Drive comes on through. Rookie is resetting. They killed Gala, but somehow the rest of IG survive.
Weibo, get the Dragon. That could have been the play they needed. Teleport back in. They're trying to complete the play.
Back step from Breathe will now begin to Dracon step away. Pillar does not keep Jiejie out necessarily, but they can't get the last two members.
Tien is very hard to kill. He is very, very hard to kill. It's the reason why they walk away with more recent days. IG not able to get a quick revenge Baron for the Dragon going over. Weibo behind a little bit in gold, but oh man, how powerful is this Trundle? Has the ultimate up again, level 16, will steal so many resists from Jiejie. It's going down, it's gone.
There we go. Tien now potentially at the front line has thrown down subject Velo. The public execution of the backside gets Breathe on him, but the other side, Rookie with the Fate Seal. Tempered Fate after leaves people in a really tricky position. Jiejie needs to get away. Has still got the hijack Fate Seal. Ura gets the Face Breaker trying to buy time for his team. Is in danger. Flash to the skies onto Tien. The magical journey. Hello, Troll. Weak the rest of the team. IG go on forward and claim that one. Xiaohu's clearing the wave to prevent the Baron shove.
Xiaohu trying to take a wave to make sure that the game doesn't end here. Needs to E over the wall. Does he have a quick reset? I think he does just about. Won't have that interrupted. Weibo lose the Baron and lose 3 members. He'll get the recall in time. He'll get it in time. He's safe. He's out. Didn't put that shock blast down. Xiaohu gets out safely.
Got very worried there because the Shy had read it right. Just doesn't quite find him. All the while the Rookie playing on the other side here will get a hold of this tier 2. Swing, 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 swing. And murders that one down.
He gets that top lane inner. Punished the Jason. It worked well. However, haven't been able to do that for forever. He's now almost full build. He's going to be almost 2 items over Breathe. An item and a half with that amount of gold. And IG, they might just have clutched it through Jiejie's Smite Keep, through the Baron Steal. IG get caught a little bit there. Stolen Tempered Fate, not enough.
Trying to buy some time. Xiaohu looking for the playmaking. The King of Spring about to be dethroned. Another Tempered Fate. Show them exactly how he's done. Ura will showstopper to the backside. Gala goes up into the air. Featherfall. Flash. Mako alive. Redemption and heal. Into the backside goes Xiaohu trying to get some value. He does get some. He goes golden. To the backside. Gala throwing out as many feathers as he can. Xiaohu up into the air with the stolen. The hijack Feather Storm. But the feathers won't give him the wings. Homer Fugue. The wings melt off Icarus. Hits the dirt. Weibo are going home. IG have done it. Breathe and Tien must hold the line against 3. Desperation as the Baron minions crash, fall into the turrets. 1 down. Permafrost, and on ice goes the Troll. Ice in his veins. His natural habitat looking too much even for him.
IG, so long they have gone without results, will finally return to top 4 in the LPL. They will await the winner of Top Esports and WE. The super team knocked out in the first round of Winter.